Do you know why nobody wants to answer the phone, which they have caller ID? They know it's me when I'm calling. Do you know why nobody answers the phone? Because they know that they're busted. Did you guys hear that part? They know that they've created this huge problem, and they think by ignoring me that it's just going to go away. And then on top of it, they keep running me through their social services bullshit. So now they're going to try to move me into an apartment, which they specifically know, because they know my circumstances, that's not going to work for me. And then Joelle says, either you're moving there or we're taking your kids. And I tell her, I'm not going to be able to function there. And then she says to me, so can you take care of your kids? Well, obviously, bitch, not if you move me there. You know what that's called? Setting me up for failure. And it's what you do to everyone. It's the mentality around here. And when I worked for Delaware Opportunities, I fought against it then. Nobody liked me when I worked for Delaware Opportunities because I did my job. I made everyone look bad. I don't know how many times I was commended on my documentation skills. If there was an issue with a parent, I didn't feel comfortable, I would ask one of my supervisors to come with. Even when I went to the home visit with Danielle Coons, who was fucking my husband. Well, my ex-husband, I was glad. I told him, go have her. I don't want you anymore. I want to leave. You won't let me leave. I am leaving. I'm not staying here, John. Go get a girlfriend. Please. Please. I don't want to be here with you. You're not hitting me again. You're not choking me again. You're not touching our kids again. I'm getting the fuck away from you. So thank you, Danielle, for helping me. And the reason that I brought Linda Eskow with me when I had to do the home visit with you is because I don't fucking trust you. Obviously, you were fucking my husband. And then on top of it, Betty Burr, the medical aspect of the medical supervisor, made me ask you a million questions about Yoren Haven's mole. No, that wasn't me. I don't give a fuck how fucking fat and ugly you are, you piece of shit and bitch. That was Betty Burr. And that's why I brought Linda Eskow. And I told Linda Eskow the whole thing after we left. And you know what she told me about how I handled myself in that situation? I am a champ. I'm great at this job. I have no problem putting my personal feelings and bullshit aside to just tackle the challenge at hand. No social services. I will not be going to your stupid mental health, your behavioral health in Walton. No, I won't. I know all you people. You live right here in Delaware County. You live in Walton. You live in Delhi. No, I'm not. Why does everyone know my business? Well, I couldn't figure out why, except for confidentiality is a myth, which you guys keep denying. So I just put all my shit right here. Everybody can see it. I think everyone should know what's going on in my life. I think everyone should know how social services functions. And I'm warning you again. You fucking take my kids, and I'm ripping apart your foster care system. And you know exactly what I'm motherfucking talking about. Like I don't know the foster care families in Walton. Like I don't know the mess that you've made of other people's lives by dumping kids on them. You dump these kids on them, then the school attacks, the town attacks, and then you blame them because the town is a bunch of pieces of shit. And then the kids are affected. Then they have to go to mental health. That's not even how things are supposed to be anymore. This bullying bullshit, you're supposed to be putting a stop to it. You teachers in Walton School are horrible. You actually have teachers that homeschool their own kids. They have no choice because this is their life and they're trapped into this job over there at that Walton school, and they've already bought a house and they're married and they're established. You can't just up and overturn everything. So now they're trapped and they homeschool their own kids because your school is such a nightmare. Do you know how I know this? Because I've talked to them. So let's go, social services. Let's go, Joelle. Let's start that foster care paperwork. Let's start it. Because you think things have been bad now? You think it's been bad thus far, social services? You fucking dicks. Wayne Marshfield. Why do you even put yourself in the paper talking? You just sound stupid. You sound like a sociopath that doesn't give a flying fuck about people. And it's definitely not the taxpayers of Delaware County, because look what you guys have all done to them. Now they're going to have to pay all these taxes to make up for where you guys have fucking left off 40 years ago. And you goddamn know that your son is friends with my son's father. You know it. I know what your son does because he's friends with my son's father. And his ex works over there for social services. And she has turned him in several times. And you know what happens to him? Nothing. Because you're his father.